Alright, I'm FC Winterhorn.
Eventual kiddos.
Alright, we've got a little bit of an activity today we're going to do. First, we're going to recap really quick on the different types of objections. And then we're going to watch a video and evaluate the sales and see what skills they're using when they're handling objections. Alright? So, alright. Different types of objections.
Types of prospect objections. FD, which is an example, is I don't care. Doubt, I don't believe. Confusion, I don't understand. And obstacles, I don't like.
So, very simple, different kinds. Big thing with this is keywords and listening and finding them and how you handle it. Again, it's not PSS. Handle it your own way. Follow the simple steps. Got the 5 R's. Recognize, relate, realize, respond, reinforce. So figure out what's going on with them. You listening? Relate to them. Realize, find out what's their issue. Respond, address it, and reinforce. All right. So we're quickly going to watch a video. It's about 3.5 minutes long from a movie. It's called The Boiler Room. All right. So not saying necessarily that they're doing everything right, but take some notes, find out what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, and line it up at the end. We're going to go over it. And it's probably going to be loud stuff.
I'm trying to clear. I got a class tomorrow.
No, look, so I understand.
Doc, you know, I'm really busy here myself. Look,
We're gonna come back to you in 1 month with one idea and one idea only. You know, if you like what we have to say, great. You know, we'll do business. If not,
I mean, worst case scenario, you're gonna give yourself a new business idea.
whoever took that X-ray is useless. Taught his friends. That's fair, right?
What?
Doc, are you working with $1 million?
In the market right now.
Who is this again? And you don't tell me something. You're a doctor. Have you ever heard of a drug called Benadryl?
It's being manufactured by MSC Pharmaceuticals.
No. Well, listen, okay? Listen, it's in the 3rd stage of FDA approval, all right?
The word is it's gonna be approved within the next 3 months. And it could be tomorrow for all I know.
But, you know, I'm getting ahead of myself, and you're real busy over there, so why don't I just send you
The
up?
information you requested about the firm.
No, wait. Forget the info. Forget the info.
Let's talk about this now.
What was the name of that drug again?
Could you hold on for 1 second?
I'm gonna get,
A senior broker who's a little more familiar with that particular stuff, all right? Hold on a second, okay? Hold on. Okay, so his name's Dr. Jacobs, and I'd say from the sound of it, he's definitely...
Oh, I don't want to hear it, kid.
Okay.
Hi, Dr. Jacobs.
This is Chris Marlin over at JT Marlin. Marlin?
Right, he's my father.
So my associate tells me you're interested in one of our stocks.
I will call her back. Yes, the MSC sounds like it might be interesting.
Might be doesn't sell stock at the rate MSC is going for.
Dr. Jacobs, we're talking very high.
Volume here.
Oh, I still have to run it by my people.
That's great, Doc. If you want to miss yet another opportunity here and watch your colleagues get rich doing clinical trials,
Then don't buy a share and hang up the phone. Well, hold on a second now. I didn't say that. I just want to talk about it.
honestly, Doc, I don't have the time.
This stock is blowing up right now.
The whole firm's going nuts. Hold on, let me open up the door to my office. See that, Doc? That's my trading floor. Now I have 1 million calls to make to 1 million other doctors who are already in the know.
I can't walk into this right now.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Now, since you're a new accountant, I cannot go any higher than 2,000 shares. I'm sorry.
2,000.
Are you nuts? That is way beyond what I was...
2,000.
Jesus!
Just, I'm curious, why can't you
Tell me any more than that.
Well, we like to establish a relationship with our clients on something small.
Before we get to the more serious trades, let me show you several percentage points.
On this small trade, and then we'll talk about doing future business.
That sounds good. Give me the 2,000 shares.
Done.
You sure you can't do any better on this one?
I'm sorry.
Dr. Jacobs, I can, I'm sorry.
All right, we'll start with this trade then.
Great. I promise we'll swing for the fences on the next one.
Do you want that confirmation sent
To your office or your mansion?
very funny, Mr. Marlin.
Let me put my secretary on and she'll take down your info. It was a pleasure doing business. Done and done.
All right. Any of you all seen the boiler room before? That's probably the single best scene in the movie.
That's prior to the market crash.
All right. So, what kind of objections did you see throughout the entire thing? Start off with the initial contact with the doctor. What objection did he have?
Doubt.
No, he was happy.
Say again?
He was happy. He didn't want to deal with it.
He's happy where he's at, right?
Like he said, it was good.
He's happy where he's at. So, what did the first persuader do? What did he do to overcome?
He recognized the lady, then he passed the phone.
Passed the phone on, right? So, it was something that he couldn't handle, possibly, wasn't experienced enough. So, we can touch out, same thing with our LPOs, right? If we get stuck, you can call someone higher. All right, what happened after that? What did Vin Diesel end up doing? What happened with the doctor?
Started probing.
Started probing him, right? And then what came out with the doctor? Like, what would he say? What happened? He had an all stop, right?
Oh, awesome.
He had an obstacle. Anyone else want to chime in? Talk about the obstacle a little bit? Didn't catch that? Weren't paying attention? Watching the video? You sleeping on me? No? Okay. Said, I don't like, right? He didn't say I don't like, but he was like, hey, that's way too much. Can't handle that. You know, take a step back, right? What did Vin Diesel do?
But he made the decision.
Let him make the decision. Gave him a second to think about it, and he actually asked questions on his own. It's all about leading and controlling the situation in every aspect. I'm still a firm believer in it. So, Vin Diesel, after that, towards the end of that entire conversation, said, well, let me show you with this first stop. We'll get moving from here, and then we'll see how you do with a couple of points, and then we'll move on to something else greater at the end. So, he addressed him, he responded. What didn't he do? What did Vin Diesel just completely ignore when he was addressing his concerns?
I don't think he never connected with him.
Okay, I will definitely agree with that. What else? Okay. What's the one you got anything for him?
I mean, the doc, he had more than just one objection. Because he, at first when he threw that in there, well, you want to put it in 2,000? He's like, no, that's way more than I was thinking. He was like, well, that's all that I can do for right now. Well, hold on, what do you mean I can only do 2,000? How come I can only do 2,000? So he nailed a couple in a row.
Got his
He
attention.
got his interest. He's like,
Baited the hook, right?
Yes.
And they went from there with him. All right. Got it. Thank you for your time.
Get up! Good job, Tito!